Hi everybody. Let's just pull it all up here. Hopefully, there's people joining. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just pulling up the feed because I keep going on to my one, but it's not. It's on the CraftStash. So, how is everyone? Hey, Avril. I'm good, thank you. Right, I'm all coming through there, which is good. Oh, I can see everyone's comments. Hi, everybody. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Linda. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Karen. I just thought I'd have the camera this way for a bit and go through some stuff, and then we can flip it around in a moment. So, hope everybody is good. Lots joining already, which is fab. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Maureen. How is everyone? I hope you're all excited for today. A little bit different, but I'm going to explain all that in a moment. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Anne-Marie from Australia. Thank you for staying up late. Although it's a little bit earlier because usually I do my lives at 2. So it's probably later evening, I imagine, for you. Hey, Michelle. First on the live. Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. CraftStash have already pinned everything there. I'm going to go through. We have so much. Sky, I'm probably going to be on for about 2 hours. It's going to take an hour just to go through all the offers. There has been loads of discounts on the Made to Surprise page. So if you've been over there and had a look, then yeah, I think you'll be surprised, because I was when I saw some of them. I was like, wow, that's really good. So to make up for the sellout of the flip cards, so let me just explain a little bit there. So we went on to Create and Craft and had a very, very good response, more than what we anticipated, and we have brought more units. Lots of people are saying we don't buy enough. We do buy enough. It's just sold out quick. I did advertise it on my page to say that it had now gone live on the CraftStash page, and it went. So fantastic, because obviously I want people to buy the product and enjoy it, but then there's been a lot of people that have missed out. So for that reason, we have done this very big offer. So there's lots and lots of deals. So what I thought I would do is show some of them here, because it's like swing cards and things like that. You can't always see them very well when they're on, you know, when you're looking down on them. So I thought it'd be quite nice to hold them up. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. This is just on CraftStash today, and then they will upload it, I think, onto YouTube. So people will see it over there later on, and the offers will be running obviously for a while as well. So the first offer, the big one, because a lot of people missed out on the actual main mechanisms, we've still got all the dies and stamps of the images and stuff that coordinate with that. So we've put together an offer, so you can get, this is a really good bundle. So you basically get the 3 stamp and die combos. Okay, so these are your occasions, your selfies, and your travel, and also the sentiments. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around in a moment as well, but I just thought it'd be good just to hold all this up. So this is currently £56.99, but you can save £20 and get it for £36.99. If you see me looking away, if you see my Facebook post that I posted, I have A4 sheets of paper all the way around so I don't forget anything. I'm not like Lou, I can't remember it all, and there's so many offers I need to make sure, you know, I can explain it all properly. What someone said there, it keeps stopping. Hi Sam, I seem to be freezing, restarting, but it's great to see you. Oh no, really? Oh, it all seems pretty good my end. Anyone else having that problem? Let me know, because I've got a good bandwidth, all that stuff. Don't really get it, but you know what I mean. Thank you, Suzanne. So yeah, so you can get all of this for £36.99, which is a steal, because the combos on their own are £16.99. So you kind of get in 2 free. Buy 2, you know, that's how it's working out anyway. But if you buy any of this bundle, I know there's a glare, but we are going to flip it. It's fine for you. Okay, I think it's just a few people. Sorry if it's happening. Yeah, Rachel's got no trouble, and it's good my end. So we're going to keep going. With any of this bundle that you purchase, you can get the swing, the double slider, or the zigzag This is an old set of mine. Wiper die set for half price. Okay, so it's a really, really good deal, and I'm going to be doing demos today using those 3 stamp sets to make things like this. So I want people to just, I think sometimes we forget how, I know I've done it in the past, I've brought a collection and I've just used it in that collection, but you can actually use it in so many other ways. So this is using the travel and the selfies to make the swing. So I've got the plane swinging there, and I had so much fun making this. I've used my accent glaze, and we've got some great offers with all of that as well, which I'll explain later. But that's just one example. I mean, I've used papers from my very first collection there. It's a real mixed bag. Lots of you are saying it's okay, and then some of you are saying, you know, it's not. So hopefully it's going to be okay. We've still got a good amount of people watching, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be okay. But I just thought that was a lovely, just to show you a different way, you know, to use them. Then some of you might have seen this one. So I just used the tier card, and I used all the selfies. So I make lots and lots of fun fold cards on my Mixed Up Craft channel. So I've got my Made to Surprise YouTube, and I've got my Mixed Up Craft. If you just buy my stamps and dies, you'll see me use those a lot in my fun folds on my Mixed Up Craft channel. So you can see there, another fun one. And then this one's probably a favourite, and I made this one last night. And this is using the slider. So this is just another die set that I have, but I've used the selfies because you have the Polaroid in that die set, and it worked so nice. And you can see that it slides up really nicely. Use my papers again. So if you've got the papers, you've got this die set, then think about maybe the stamp set. You might really enjoy it. Karen used the, I think you're talking amongst yourselves. Once I flip it, I'll be able to see more comments. But just another really fun idea. And I've got 3 really nice demos to show you today, mixing everything up. So that's the main bundle offer. As always, we've got 3 prizes today. So you can get the reveal wheel bundle, and this is again a really good one. So you get the reveal wheel bundle, circle cutter, and a bottle of accent glaze. It's a total prize value of £150. We'll choose 2 winners at the end of this live today, and then you'll have one other chance if you head over to the CraftStash blog, and then you'll be able to enter again. So that's really good. I'm working my way around. Then the reveal wheel bundle. This is the one that I looked at and I thought, gosh, that's really good. So if I just show you exactly what it is, because I think when you see it, you can get a better idea. So you can get any of the reveal wheel sets. So we've got like Perfect Plants, for example. So that's a stamp and die combo with the overlay, which can be used on its own. And I've got examples to show you. Okay. And then the embossing folder. And you can get each of these bundles, they're $34.99 down to $28.99. But all of this product is really, really good. And that's the same. Then you've got the Out in Space with the embossing folder, and then the stamp and die combo, and then the whatever the weather, it's got the overlay, the stamp and die combo, and then the stencils. Okay, so that's all on there. Fun at the Fair, really good. Very, very cheap. And that is, what are they? They're 40. Oh, the swing chair's $14.99, and then the other 2 are $13.99 from $19.99. So if you enjoyed my Fun at the Fair, and then you can also pick up your critters as well, they're on offer. Really, really good. And this one was another one that sold very, very fast. So this one, I don't think this is being reordered back in again. I think a lot of this stuff, you know, this is going to be like the end of it. But for anybody new that's joining the Fun at the Fair, I kind of need to show you when it, you know, I'm up like this really, because, so this is the swing chair. I just hold it because these have travelled around a lot. But you can see here, these all swing. So that's just one example. And these are all on my channel, but you can get that one for $14.99. Absolute bargain. Yeah, so many fun people. They genuinely are. Those that know me, you know, I'm always trying to be completely transparent, and if something's good, then I'll shout about it, and these are good. But again, if you just want the critters, you could just make a cool little pop-up box card like this and use them, you know, with other things. Maybe you like to make smaller cards. Wanda, you've ordered the Ferris wheel. When I saw it there, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like my favourite one. Let me show you the Ferris wheel. Like I said, I've got so many in here. So here's the Ferris wheel. I don't want them catching. Here we go. These all fold flat. You can see here. So it probably isn't moving as perfect as it should because these are all in a box. But also you can use them on other things. So if you don't just always want to make that kind of style card, then you can create something like this. You know, and this one's $13.99. And people have put photos of family on there. Like, they've been really creative with them. So there's lots that you can do with it. And I'm just, hopefully today's just going to, I don't know, inject some inspiration into us, a bit more, just throw out ideas and things that you can use and do with them. I've got another one here that was using the swing chairs, and I made this kind of diorama. This was on my other channel. Again, all a little bit squashed, but there we go, you get the idea. Love this one. Got the acetate on the front. Really fun way, something different, you know, to use them. And then what was the other one? Oh, the swing boat. Let's show the swing boat, which is another favourite. It's so cute. And this one, I remember seeing someone made it with all their family members in it, and it looks so fun. But you can see the boat that swings there. And again, $13.99. Absolute bargain. Timeless, you know, Fun at the Fair's been going for decades. Probably even into centuries now. We had fairgrounds and all that kind of stuff. So, and all ages as well, because I've given these and made them for different ones. And I've also got this one, and I've done a teepee style card. Great little invitations for maybe a kid's party, you know. So just heaps of inspiration. So hopefully just maybe reminding people of, you know, past collections that they maybe thought, oh, I really liked it, and then didn't get that one or missed it. I think, you know, now's a good time to maybe treat yourself to a few little bits and have some fun with it. So that's the Fun at the Fair. And then what was the other one? Oh yeah, my tools. So let's just put that down there. I've also got the puppets as well. That's another one. I'll show you that in a second. The tools. If you spend over £20 on my crafting tools and accessories, we're over this side now because I've already read everything that way. You'll get the accent glaze worth $6.99 free. So the tools, I've got my circle cutter, the scissors, the magnetic desk tidy, then the Hoover, which is my absolute favourite. I'll show you these again in a moment. If you buy or spend over £20 on any of those, you'll get this free. And a little hint for the next collection, I'll be using this a lot. What have I used this a lot on in the past? That's the hint that you'll get for what's coming next. And then a couple of things are CraftStash related. So today you got the tonic hamper and floral strips they've launched. But if you also like that kind of thing, check out Helen's Made to Surprise, Simply Made Crafts, because she's got hamper, vase, gift box. I would say hers are more contemporary. I think they're going to fit in any kind of, you know, home interiors and stuff. I really like her style, and they're really good value for money as well. So head over there. She's got the hexagon hamper, picnic hamper, elegant skyscraper, and ribbon gift box, all with discounted deals. Okay, so have a little look there. And then lastly, I've shouted about it a lot, and I've shared a lot of the stuff that I purchased, and that's the £1, £2 and £3 sales. They're still going. They do still add to it on the CraftStash website, and if you go to the bargain section, you'll be able to see all that there. Okay, so I think, oh, I've got one more thing before we flip down, and that was the puppets, because lots of people have said about the puppets. So we've got the fairy and the snowman, and the elf and the gingerbread. They're reduced. They are, did I write that one down? I've got so much stuff. I thought I wrote down the prices of them. Again, really, really good price, but don't think about them just for Christmas, because I shared this one recently and I turned the gingerbread into a bear, and I saw somebody shared that they changed the snowman into, no, it was Rudolph, because that set sold out, but it was Rudolph into a unicorn. It looked fantastic. It looked so good. So it's, again, it's about thinking about how you can use things not just for the occasion, you know, that they were made for. Right, I think I've gone through everything there. So what I'm going to do is just pop my finger over here, and I'm going to flip you round because I don't want anyone to get or feel sick. So let's just flip the camera around that way. There we go. I'm just going to carefully place you back in there. Hopefully that was a smooth enough transition. And now I'll be able to look at my comments and hopefully answer questions and stuff. So sorry if I've missed anything. If you've got any questions, if you can pop them into capitals, and then I'll be able to help as best as I can. Hopefully I won't miss them. Right, so this again, this is the bundle offer. So this is the main one today. So this is the brand new stamps from the flip card. You buy this as a bundle, then you can get the swing, the double slider, or the Z fold wiper at half price, and that's what I'm going to be using for my demos today. I've wanted the circle cutter and Hoover forever. Today's the day. Well, it's great because you'll get the accent glaze free, Kay. Avril, yes, I did. I had a lovely birthday. Thank you. It's to be honest, January's been really crazy for me. All the things I thought I would have got done, I haven't, because I had a launch and then I had a long birthday celebration. So yeah, it's been busy, but I love it. I prefer being busy than than not. So right, fabulous frames have been reordered. It's all been reordered again. All right, Sam, is the shutter card mechanism not included? The shutter card is, no, it's not on an offer. We haven't got many units left. Everything that we've got here, we've got a decent amount to be able to do it, but that one we haven't. Can you show the glaze today, please? Yep, I'll be using it. How can we get the flip fold dies in the United States? When CraftStash get them back in stock, but I think Paper Wishes, I'm not sure if they've got them showing yet, but Paper Wishes do stock some of my product, so they should get their orders. Yeah, got to tidy it a little bit. It's actually very organised. There's just a lot going on. This was another one. This was actually a birthday card that was sent to me. Beautiful. This is by Jenny. I don't know if Jenny's in the live today, but stunning card, Jenny. And this is using the swing. So again, another way, you know, I'm sure this is from Simply Cards and Papercraft, one of the free, when they done the dove not too long ago. And I just love the way that she's made that. My mum actually fell in love with this card. I think you've given her some inspiration. But again, it's just ways to, you know, when I released this collection, it was like this with all the jungle animals. They're on offer as well. They're in a bundle deal. So if you forgot them or didn't get them the first time round, you'll be able to get them again. What's that one? Will emboss in folder of the puppets ever be no, it won't be reordered because it's Christmas related. So no, that one's not on the list to be reordered. I might go ahead with the Hoover. Feels like a little piece of it is. I'll show it as well. I'll do a little demo. So you can see 3 very different style cards there, but using the exact same set. Do you send to Ireland? Yes, Mary. CraftStash do offer international shipping. And yeah, so if I move over a little bit, because I seem to be slightly shifting over to the right. There we go. Okay, so that's, but just if you want me to show anything, I can bring it back in, and you know, as we go through the live today. Sam, is the sale only for the UK? No, it's worldwide. Should just change to your, you know, wherever you are when you change your settings. Does the accent glaze come off at the checkout? Oh, I have to check that one. I didn't check. I checked the others. There's no code. The bundle, when you've got the bundle in your basket and then you add any of those 3 that I showed you, it will automatically take the 50% off, because I checked that one already. So thank you, Linda. That was really sweet of you. Right, so first of all, let's do the swing now, because I'm here talking about it. So I'm going to do a baby card. So in the if I bring this one in here, because I had all these and never really got to show them. So there's the new selfies. So this one is using mainly everything from the occasions. So I've stamped and coloured the stalk. I might make it for twins. I might have 2 of them. I'm not sure yet. Sam, will you be reordering your alphabet and woodland dies for the animals? Both the woodland sets are in stock still, aren't they? I thought they were. CraftStash might be able to help you with the, what was the other one you asked there? The alphabet. I'm sure the alphabets are in. I'm sure they've been ordered. So I've used the champagne here. Also, I just want to mention this. Sometimes I think I shoot myself in the foot because I use a lot of my past collections, but the reason I do that is because I want people that have purchased it to continue to be inspired and it not just sit there and not get used again. But I'm a co-brander, so I share warehouse space with Helen, with Christina, with Olga, with Lou, and also the whole of the CraftStash warehouse. So I can't have endless amounts of stock. I'd love it, trust me. So I won't be able to keep ordering and won't be able to keep holding everything. It just isn't possible and it won't work as a business. So there are going to be times when people miss out. I've missed out on things. It's like when I've missed out on a dress that I wanted. I remember it from H&M. They had it behind the till for months and I never got, I just didn't get the chance to buy it. It is frustrating, I do understand, but hopefully by me giving inspiration on older things and showing you different ways to mix things up, it'll be able to help in some way, because it just isn't a business. You just can't do it that way. We can't keep ordering things. So, and these are things that people are wanting still that were from 2 years ago, and most companies, that's it. It's done and dusted. They won't do it again. But just to kind of, it's not just me. I think sometimes people think it's just me and I have a warehouse. I don't. I'm a co-brander with CraftStash. We share all our space together. So hopefully that just, I don't know, just explains it a little bit. But I do appreciate the frustration that some of you have. But I'm trying to be fair and try not to have too many disappointed people. I've typed in jungle, but the animals don't come up. What do I have to type? You don't have to type anything, Linda. If you just go on to my brand, Made to Surprise, click on brands and then Made to Surprise, scroll down, and they're all there. Everything's there, the whole collection. We understand exactly what you're saying, Sam. That's business. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do the occasions, and then there's travel, and they're the sentiments there. I haven't chosen a sentiment for this one yet, so we'll do that in a moment. Okay, 25 minutes in, we're just starting. That's not bad, actually. We should do a swap shot for die cuts and stamps. So there are things coming. I spoke to my boss this morning and she's just as frustrated as me trying to get something sorted in order for something else to happen. So hopefully that's going to help a lot of people as well. Okay. Also about bringing things back, you don't tend to order the same amount again. You order a smaller order, and it's not always, sometimes the reason you order so much is because you get the best rates at the factories. So we can't just then go and do a little order of 10 or a little order of 20, because that's how many people missed out. You can't do that. It works out way too expensive. So, and also I've seen a couple of people say, how come I'm able to release something every month, but the reorders don't come in for months? The stuff that I've got coming out every month, we've ordered 6 to 8 months ago. So that's why we've got that all scheduled for the year. That product's already, in the line. But a reorder has got to go in with everybody else and other companies. We share factories. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of an insight into what goes on. It's not just a simple matter of, order and then it comes straight away. Pop-up bouquets, yep, they've been ordered, just waiting. And again, the delays are huge at the moment. Well, the world isn't how it used to be. So patience is something that I've learnt a lot during this 2-year period, because it's not fast. So again, apologies. Thanks for the insight. You're welcome, Debbie. Okay, so let's grab the die set for this here. So I put them all, put them behind me. So it's a nice little one, this one. So this will go through a standard die machine. You're welcome, Teresa. Okay. So what I want to do is, I think with this one, so on this one here, I had the cloud paper there on the back. So that's from my scenes paper pad. This was the very first 2 paper pads I brought out. All right. Thank you, Karen. And I love them. We've brought these back. I think this is this must be the 3rd time now. So again, these kind of things, you want to grab them before they go forever. So because I've put the clouds on the inside, I think this time I'm going to stick them on the outside. So this is a 6x6 card blank, and I'm just going to stick this onto the front. Thanks for the insight. It's really interesting to hear how it works. I've learnt a lot Nova as well, because to be fair, I was kind of the same. I was a bit like, oh, just order more, but you can't. These are huge factories and they would never take an order of like 10 20 units. It's big units. So trust me when I say we do buy a lot and enough, but sometimes it's not always enough. And as the company's growing, we are recognising that. Trust me, we were ordering a lot more units than we did when I started. So is there a way that we are notified when the pop-up? Yeah, you can click next to the item, you can pop your email in next to it. And why is this not coming out? This never blocks. And you can pop your email next to it and you'll be notified when it comes back in. Thank you everyone. Yeah, the craft award came as a complete surprise. I received the email and yeah, it was lovely. So thank you to all of you, because it's a proper like voted from, you know, from other crafters, you know, so it was really nice. And yeah, a nice way to kickstart. Like I said, the first few weeks of January have been brilliant. I've had my birthday, launch, and won that award, so it's been, yeah, it's been lovely. I used to work in manufacturing and it's the same with all items. There is always a waiting period, yeah. Okay, so we're going to have that one there. So in the set you can choose whether you want to have this aperture, which is what has been used for this beautiful card here. Okay, or you can use the circles here, and this is for your stand to turn it into a tent fold. So what you want to do is we're going to take the smaller one first, and I want to cut a hole or an aperture right into here, into the middle, and then just keep that one there so I don't forget that one. So I want to make sure this is dry. I'm going to pop that one there and just tack that into place. That's the Calcott clear construction glue. It's on now CraftStash, but you can also use like Beacon 3-in-1's a good one. I think Hunky Dory have got a construction glue. I'm not sure if Crafter's Companion have, but all of those kind of glues would be on the CraftStash website. This is the swing ones, Raquel. These are the ones that are part of the offer. You can get this one at half price. So this is all from the swing. Okay, let me grab my die machine. And then, because I've got my lovely paper on there, I'm just going to pop some copy paper over the top. Because in case of any marks, I don't want them to transfer onto that paper. So I'm just going to fold this in half. Mandy, you use it all the time. Yeah, it's such a nice little go-to. And let's face it, you can pretty much have anything swinging. Someone sent me a picture. They had a family's face. A member of the family was swinging, which was really cute. Okay, so some of the glue might have, yeah, it's just come out the top there a little bit. Always let your glue completely dry. Take that off there. Just a little bit of glue. But again, the nice thing with this construction glue is it just rubs straight off. Doesn't damage your cardstock, which is why I love it. Okay. So now we've got this one. Then I grabbed the larger circle along with that original one that we've cut with, and I used some holographic cardstock to make the frame. So what you want to do is just sit them together till you've got a nice even frame, and just tack those in place and then run it through your die cutting machine with the card that you want. So I'm going to use the holographic card, and that will now sit perfectly around there. So I'm going to use the quick grab glue now and stick that one down. Love your ring. I have a baby. Yeah, it's my abacus ring. I got this for Christmas. It's one of the newer rings. Yeah, a bit of a big ring fan. Okay. Oh, sorry, you on about... Actually, I just realised you're on about this ring, not this ring. Because you said you got a baby version. I think you mean a baby die cut ring, is that right? Holographic card's my favourite, Anne. It goes with everything. So this glue here is the Cosmic Shimmer Quick Grab. So it's an acrylic glue, and it's perfect for just smaller areas and just adding embellishments. Just a favourite, like I said, for that quick, fast adhesion, then it's fantastic. This one, adds like a sheet of cement between your cardstock. So it just adds a lot of strength. What GSM weight card and paper? The card is 300 GSM and the weight of this paper is 180. Okay, but a 220 GSM card base would be fine. Once you start using construction glues, even paper layered together eventually becomes very strong. Okay, so we've done that one. Next I've got, pop that back on there, and again, I've got 2 other demos, so I want to make sure I keep everything tidy. So then you've got these 2 dies here. So this is the swing piece, and this is what will hold the swing in place. And I've just realised I haven't got my brads. Let me just grab my brads. Now, before I brought the chrome base plate, which is the Sizzix chrome base plate, if you've been following me on my lives or on my channel, it's been a game changer for me. And I die cut acetate the other day on it, and my gosh, it's amazing. It cuts it like butter. So if you ever struggle with just cutting acetate or stuff, I mean, it's cut in the past, but I've usually had to just help it along, or it's been still held together by like a thread. Since getting this base plate, amazing. Literally, I couldn't believe it. And that was a thick micron as well. That was a heavier weight. So I've cut that in the clear acetate because I want it to look like it's swinging. So like you can see there, the plane, you know, it does. It's harder to show you this way, but you can see there, it just looks like it's floating. So I'm going to have the stalk. I'm not going to attach that just yet. We'll do it when it's all together. So when you die cut this one, there'll be 3 faint lines, and they're just your guidelines to where to fold. So first of all, you want to fold the whole thing in half, like so. And then you want to fold out, just follow the fold lines, the 2 sides like so. So you will have that kind of shape. Okay. Then I'm going to add my glue just on one side there and just stick that together. So now you've got this like Y shape. Okay. I have an electric Sizzix, and the chrome base plate warps all my cover plates. Oh, I've not had any warping, Linda. I've literally, I wish I'd had this years ago, the whole setup that I've got now. I've got the magnetic base plate with the chrome plate and then a clear top plate. Do you think they will ever bring out an upper plate? Do you know what I was thinking, Jackie? I was just thinking about buying another chrome plate and just having it on the top. I honestly can't see why that wouldn't work, because it's the same thickness as a normal top plate and base plate. So they will go through your big shot as well. I mean, obviously you can't put bigger dies on, but if you've only got a big shot, you can still buy them if you're just cutting smaller things, because the plates are the same size. So I've got the big shot and I swap my plates between the 2 sometimes. You're welcome, Lynn. So now you'll have something like this. So you'll see the holes line up. Okay. So if you open up your card, now if you've got another pattern paper or something that you want to put down, I have done that, Sam, and it works well. Oh, good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. If you want to pop another pattern paper here, you can. But I thought it'd be quite nice to have the clouds on the back. Now, I know this is a 5x7 embossing folder. This one's still available. Again, one of my very first embossing folders. But once you've got the stand in here, which is going to go and cover this bit, and then this bit's going to go there, you actually wouldn't know. So I thought that's going to work quite nicely. So I'm going to add my glue onto this, and then I cut another piece of maybe 5 3/4 squared for the back in maybe this same blue, and then a piece of 5 1/2 squared in white to go on top, and that's where I'd stamp and write my message. So I'm going to pop this one down here. I've just realised my best friend's due her baby. In fact, she's booked in for a cesarean in March, but she's having a little girl, so I should have done all this for her really, but I didn't even think about that. Anyway, good excuse to make another one. So that's now all in place there, so you can see we've got that nice background. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to add some glue just on the back there. Now you may want to, with a pencil, just mark halfway along your card blank here, so 3 inches, so just there. I'm going to cover that anyway. Question: does the chrome plate work with the Big Shot Plus? I can't think why it should. Yeah, I was just saying that, Carol. I mix my plates. So then I'm going to, that's where the glue is. You're going to stick it so it just sits just up to the score line. Don't want to go over it, just up to it. You want the card to still fold. So if you bring that down, make sure it can still fold nicely. And then actually, yeah, next I'm going to add this. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done these ones, so I'm making sure I get the right sequence. So I'm just going to find a brad, get something that's kind of a similar colour. Let's go for this one here. So these are the 5mm brads. I've got them all linked below my tutorials where I put all these on. Do we only get the offer if we purchase the new bundle of stamps? Yeah, so you get the half price offer on the mechanisms that I'm sharing now. So the swing, the square double slider and the Z fold wiper, they will be half price with the bundle. Or you buy the bundle as it is and then you just take advantage of the other offers that are on there as well, because there's some really good deals with the other dies. So there's a lot there and it will all be taken off for you at checkout. So now we can just close that, just put glue on the top and just shut that down. Question, does the chrome plate work with the Big Shot Plus? I can't think why. It does say it's not compatible. Oh, I've used it, Susan. So I don't understand why. Maybe they just, it's maybe an insurance thing because they are sold for the Big Shot and not the Plus. Maybe they're just covering themselves. And then when that's dry, now when you open it up, you should have like a tiny little gap just where it goes over the score line. All right. Can you buy at half price if you buy the Can you buy at half price if you buy the bundle or just one? Can you buy half? No, it's all with the bundle. So when you could purchase and put all three. No, hang on a minute. How will it work? So you pick whatever one you put in. It will take the half price off of that one. I don't think it takes it off all three. Maybe someone can try. I didn't even actually think about that. I don't think so. I think the whole point is that you get one half price with each bundle. That's actually a faulty brad. It's only got one piece on it. Hey Tina. I'm not sure if CraftStash has still got them available. If not, there's that very well-known big company. You know, it's like a jungle. Try there. You know, I don't want to be telling you to go to other places, but let's be honest, we all do. Okay. So now I've got my brad. I'm going to pop it through the acetate there. And then try and get it through. There we go. And then I'm going to feed it through here. And then I like to use my pokey tool. This can help you split it open, but also fold it over. If you can see there, just fold it over. And it would just mean that that really swings nicely. Jungle, very funny. So. Other mechanisms for the new set not available. No, Dusk, I mentioned this at the very beginning. They sold out. So as a, you know, an alternative and as an apology for anyone that missed out, we've got some amazing other deals for you to enjoy. Okay, so now I think I'm going to have this yellow stalk will be in the middle, and then I might do that one. I'm going to have it as a card for twins. I don't know anybody that's about to have twins, but I'm sure someone else will. So we can just go in my stash until someone needs it. So it's up to you, obviously, how many you add, or even if you make this kind of card. But I'm going to pop some foam on this one, and then let's do that one about there. Now when you're sticking onto the acetate, I'd recommend using some red tape. So I'm just going to run. Now you can trim this as well. If you've got something bigger, say, I don't know, maybe you're having the house swing in, you know, you can cut it, because you might not, you know, or you just stick it over there, but you know what I mean? You might want to go higher. And I've cut it before when I've done demos. So if you've got questions, you pop them in capitals, because it's really difficult for me to, because the chat's moving quite fast. So if you write your questions in capitals, it's easier for me to know which ones to keep an eye out for. So then I'm just going to trim that off, make sure that's secure, and then attach this one here. Make sure it covers that. There we go. So you can just do a test. That swings. Again, it's hard for you to see it, but it does swing really nicely. This is optional, but it does really transform the card. And like I said, this turns it into a tent fold. So you want to do a mountain, a valley, and then a mountain. And this is using the larger die here. and then you're going to stick it so that the larger mountain is inside the card. So all the way along, I'm going to add my glue, and then you want to line up the folded edge to the bottom of the card, like so. And if you just squeeze that down, get your bone folder, just burnish that, like so. Really, I always forget how to say your name. 20 minutes later. Can you break your name down? Because you joined chat as well, and I think I've tried to say it, but I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Please say your next collection isn't this month. No, it isn't, Karen. It's next. No, it's not this month. No, I'd never do 2 in a month. No, no, no. Okay. But they will be eventually slowing down to 1 every other month. So there's going to be a busy kind of rush because we need to clear the space, and then we're going down to 1 every month. 1 every other month, sorry. My friend is expecting in June. Didn't think of using this set. Thanks for the idea and inspiration. You're welcome. And that's what I want today to be about, you know, just mixing up old and new. And it is Barbara spouting Irish. Ah, perfect. I'll remember that now, Barbara. Thank you. Will there be more stock of the sweet editions, as I ordered the stamps and dies at the new year but only received the dies? So why didn't you receive the stamps, Denise? Did you query that? We've already ordered them, I think, 3 times. So I don't think they're coming back in again. They weren't on the list. But there are some things that we are doing in the background to hopefully help people out that may have outline dies and no stamped images. When will the new dies? Looking at end of April, May. It's quite a long turnaround at the moment, I'm afraid. Every other month will be a godsend. So now you've got that really cute tent fold style. So let's just do a little bit more decoration. So we've got the house. I thought it'd be quite nice to have the balloons, and we need a sentiment. So let's have a little look in the sentiment set. So you can have congratulations, you know, babies here and all that lot, but we'll stick with these for now. So we've got making memories, happy memories, focus on the good things. I wonder, actually, let's just see what I've got. See, these are there. These are lovely as well. On your special day. And that's more for wedding. What have we got in this one here? Birthday wishes just for you. No, we'll go with happy memories. Or making memories. No, we'll go with making memories. Sentiment help. Yeah, my friend's friend, actually, she had twins. So I'm sure she could totally relate to that. Yeah, help. So I'm just going to stamp this on some card. Yeah, let the bank manager know. Yeah, that should be every other month, I think, will be from maybe, I think up until April it's going to be every month. Just trying to roughly think of the other ones coming. I've got 2 here behind me. So that's going to be February and March. And then I think there's one for April. So yeah, I think next one then after April may be June. I mean, don't quote me on this. Things change, and, you know, hopefully when the world's all back to normal again, things will change a bit because we'll get stuff easier. But at the moment, it's not easy. Right, let's just trim this down so I can get my sentiment in place and then work around that. So make sure it's nice and straight. I might put a little bit of holographic card around this as well, just to tie it all together. Okay. I keep looking at your ring, which is lovely. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, I think I'm all up to date at the moment. So let's get a little bit of scrap holographic card here. So we'll put it on a little bit of foam. This will fit. Ooh. That's just going to fit in there. Okay. Did you have a new ring for your birthday? Yes, I had. Oh no, did I actually? Hang on a minute. No, I got a bracelet and 2 necklaces. So no, I didn't. But I have treated myself to some new ones. This is the Dovecraft holographic card. Again, that's been on the CraftStash website before. So just type in holographic card or mirrored card and then you should get them all coming up. So there we've got a little sentiment there. Because you could have the house just tucked in. I've actually got a really nice card. Oh, I showed you. Oh, it's because I just filmed it. See, I've got the houses all tucked behind. So like the planes going over the rooftops there. So it could be like the same. But then I kind of like it there. We could have, I might not use the champagne and everything, but maybe something like that. That's quite sweet. Just order the complete bundle and swing dies. Does the glaze get placed in? No, the glaze is when you spend over £20 on my tools or accessories. That's a different deal again. Then you get that. There's a lot of different deals. Okay, then let's pop a little bit of foam on the house. Yeah, so I'll go through all the deals again. So if you buy the bundle, then you get either the swing, the Z-fold, or the double slider mechanism, half price. If you spend over £20 on my crafting tools and accessories, you get the accent glaze worth $6.99 free, and that will be automatically taken off. And then there's just all the other deals, lots and lots. So we'll pop that one just there. And then I think we'll have the balloons just coming out of the house up around the side there. I think that'll look quite cute. So let's do, again, pop some foam on here. So we do that one. And I think we'll overhang this one slightly. I'll show you the accent glaze in a second on this card. I'll use it on the pram and then maybe overlap that one there. Oh, I wish you guys could see from this angle, but you can see now. How cute is that? And that swings so nicely. I think I've gone a little bit crooked with the house. Just turn that a little bit. So I'd also had the champagne there. I mean, I don't want to add too much in, but you could, you know, pop it in there. Because although they need help, it's kind of a celebration as well. I'm just going to stick them in there just to give you an idea, but isn't it cute? And that's just using the images from the new collection, but you know, in a totally different card. It's such a sweet one. Really, really like that one. So those of you asking for the accent glaze, so this is the accent glaze here, and it literally would just give you a glaze accent. So it's best when it's not cold, so make sure you haven't got it like in your window. If you're in the UK right now, it's cold. It, you know, like any glues, if they get cold, they go thick. They won't work as well. So make sure it's nice and warm. And then if I try and get down, don't really want to move this too much. If I just come down a little bit closer, I'm just going to do some, we'll add some glaze. If you look on here, you see all that shine? That's using the accent glaze. So it just picks up. Is the house from the new collection? Yes, it is, Linda. It's in the all occasions set. Can you see there? It's all catching the light. Yeah, just wait for my camera to I'm watching it on my laptop, so it's just a little bit delayed. So, and all you do, you could, let's think, we could do it on this as well. So just squeeze it out. Don't shake it. I'm just letting it run to the bottom of the tube there. Should have turned it upside down to start with. But yeah, don't shake it because you don't want bubbles in it. I think I might have a clog in mine actually. Okay. Come on, don't show up now. Oh. And then you get a massive blob like that. And it will just straight away, it holds its shape and everything. I don't want that much. Let's just take that off a minute. And it goes on clouding, it dry completely clear. Where's my tissue? Let's turn it on its side. Let's just wipe that off. Actually, I can hold this because I didn't stick it down. There we go. Right, let's just put that there. Okay, I think I'm in shot. You could have a witch flying over. Oh my gosh, Catherine, love that idea. That is really good. And it's so easy to turn them into little haunted houses. So yeah, I love that idea. Oh gosh, right, start again. So like when you use your Nuvo drops and things, it's because I've not got a lot left in this. I've used it a lot. You'll know when it starts coming. I can't believe I've used this and never had any issue with it. It's going to come out again with a big blob. All right, there we go. Again, way too much. I'm just going to spread that out. And just spread it out with a nozzle, like if you do what I've just did there. Just move it around and then just let it dry. If it's a little bit lumpy, just flick it from the back and it will just flatten out. Now you've got a lovely little glazed accent on your wine glass there. So I'm just going to let that dry. We'll go back to this on the card because what I wanted to do is just do some small little blobs all down the pram. And it's just a really nice little extra to add to the cards because they just catch the light. You could sprinkle glitter over this as well if you wanted to. But the whole point is it's the glaze. It's great on like the eyes. Louise, you're using it lots. Oh, I'm pleased. I'm really glad. It's something that was asked from CraftStash. They said, you know, would you like to have some tools? What things would you like? And straight away, it was the desk hoover and the accent glaze. Because I was like, I use this glaze all the time. And when you're given the opportunity to then have your own, of course you're going to do it. So, and it's just really nice. But it's the smallest amount. I'm literally just, really, it's just what's on the end of the nozzle. And again there, I think that's probably it. Can you see now, once that dries, it doesn't take long. Oh, Barbara, you're going to make the card this evening. It's such a lovely, I really like it. It's all the things I enjoy. And, you know, it's got movement. You've got a little bit of shine there with a holographic card. But hopefully that answers a few questions there with the accent glaze. And the, you know, how to use all that. So I'm just going to bring that back up again there. And that's not too dimensional, so I could probably just pop that on the side. It probably wouldn't go. But again, if you want it to just flatten out a bit, just flick underneath your card and it just smooths it all out. Don't forget to stick the glass back on. No, I'll remember that. I'll do that one later. I kind of like it, the bottle there, actually. I thought it might have been a bit too much. So that is just a demo, an example of showing you how I've used the new stamps. So this is the occasions with a very, well, not very old, but an older collection of mine, and that's the swing. Okay. And again, that's using the mix of the travel and the occasions for that one there, and the selfies, because we've got the grandparents in that one as well. Hey Mary. Right, so let's now do, let's have a little look. What one should I do next? Hope you guys, CraftStash, I hope you don't mind that we're going to be running over. I'm kind of in my element at the moment. So let's do the wiper. This is a very, very fast one for me. So I've not used this one for a while. So this is another one. So yours won't be green. The green were the very, very early ones, and we had an issue with the colour transfer with the green. Mine doesn't do the colour transfer anymore. It has faded a lot, but yours will be silver. So if you're wondering, I would have loved to have had this, but we just couldn't get it right in the factory. Hey Brackner. A Tufa. I'm pleased. Tufa. I bought this set recently. Oh, good. So, oh, need that one. So I'll just show you some examples of the older ones. So here, some of you recognise these characters. This is how this card works. Hey Marina. Really fun style. And you can mix and match with lots of things. Whatever you have to pop up has to hide behind this width. Okay, so you can use it with a lot of things in your stash. This is an older collection, so those aren't available anymore. But there's also the meerkats. Hey Kelly. You can see it just pops up there. You've got the green one, Sam. Yours is fine, Christine? Yeah. Mine's completely faded now. And if you don't use white card anyway, you would have never known. Really, really cool. You only usually do one card. No, this isn't my lives though, Pamela. This is CraftStash. This is like, well, it would have been a launch, but this is a I've got 3 cards. I've got one more after this as well. So what I've done for this one is used my papers with, we're going to use the balloons. The focus is the balloons that are going to pop up with some other balloons because it all ties in. I'm going to use the champagne, the birthday cake, the party. So these are all from the right set. This one here, the occasions. So I think people are going to get a lot of use from the occasions one. But you can see that I've just coloured these. I've actually used my Black Widow pencils, so I'm using those at the moment. So I had some fun, really vibrant colours, these ones. Yeah, I was hoping you would go over, Sam. So yeah, and again, you get them together. This sentiment comes in the die set. It's a lovely sentiment. Yay, it's your birthday. Or yay, it's your day, sorry. And then the papers I've taken from the party paper pad. So you've got the balloons, polka dots, and then the stripes there, and the bunting. So everything's been cut. Oh, we've got the champagne flutes there as well, so we can add some accent glaze onto that. And then we've got all these pieces here. I've cut it in acetate as well as cardstock, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to use first. Oh, and I've got the little selfies there as well. So with this one, you want to cut yourself the main die. This will go through a standard machine. If you've got a extender plate, it will help, but if you don't, make sure you tape this in place, run it through, and then shift it down the card, or shift it down the plate and then run it back through again. And that way you'll be able to cut it. So just, you know, if you've got a Big Shot or the extender plates, it's easier. Big Shot Plus, sorry. But it does go through a standard as well. Love what I'm seeing. Oh, why does my husband want to go for a walk now? No! Amanda, you've just ordered the occasions. Hopefully we'll be able to collect from my daughter in March when in the UK. Oh, cool. Like I said, I think people are going to get a lot of use from the occasion set. So cut the main one, and then you've also got your bottom piece here, this one, and you want to cut that one, which I've already done. And then you've got all your mats and layers. So we'll go through those in a moment. So what you want to do first of all is fold. So you've got a mountain and a valley. Okay, it's like a little Z fold. And then this one, you'll do the same, but it's going to go along this end here. So we're going to have a valley and a mountain. And what will happen is that's going to attach to that end, and that will attach to this end. But we want to add the mats and layers first of all. Okay, so I've cut this one here. That's going to fit perfectly, and that's using the die that sits within here. And then I've cut the same in the blue for the back, and then I've cut the white myself just so I've got my space to write my message. And then for this one, I've used this yellow card, and that's using the bigger die here that's just inside there. And then these smaller ones I've used in the pink, which is going to go on this side, and then the blue, and I've embossed them using the confetti. This one's no longer available, but any embossing folder is going to work. But I just thought, again, for those of you that have this one, mix it up, works really well. And you can see that lovely, gone for all the primary colours, great kids card, this one. So first of all, you want to sit and adhere the mats and layers to this main piece. So again, using my nice heavy construction glue here. sit that one in there, like so. And then these two. I love that your jumper matches your card. I know, it's very colourful today. Also, my mum and dad, we had a piñata on my birthday, and it's a really cool, I mean, I was whacking the hell out of this piñata. Eventually all the sweet scratch cards and everything fell out on the floor. Charlie thought it was amazing, and but considering how much I hit it, I didn't damage it, and I said I'm keeping that, so I'm going to hang it in my craft room because it's all bright rainbow colours. It's a, I don't know what it is. I think it's not a unicorn. Can't remember. Is that Lidl card? This blue is, the yellow isn't. The yellow is tonic, but the blue is. Yeah, it was just really funny. I didn't expect it either. Why do they stop supplying the older items like the embossing folder you're using? Because we haven't got the room for everything. No one can possibly keep holding. It's like a clothing shop. Can you imagine if they just kept everything? We physically can't. You know, no business would ever be successful if they just kept bringing out all the old stuff and just never, you can't. It's down to room. You physically just can't have the space for everything. And as I was saying at the beginning, it's not just me. It's me and all the other co-branders, Helen, Lou, Christina, Olga. We've all got our space. We all share the same, as well as CraftStash. They've got everything. Sizzix, Tonic, Crafter's Companion, Hunky Dory, everything is there. So it's not just me. I've got to share it. Okay, so now I'm going to stick this one on the corner. That's the Kalau Clear All-Purpose Anne. And now this is the Quick Grab, which I use in smaller areas. And this is the Cosmic Shimmer. I'm just going to pop that one down in the corner, like so. Now you can attach it here if you want, or you can leave this open. Okay, so I'm going to leave it open just so I can show you how the mechanism works. Sorry, stupid comment. No, there's never a stupid comment. Anybody's got a question, I'm always happy to help. I'm also just at the end of my messenger as well, although it does take me a while to sometimes reply. And this, like I said, the first 2 weeks of this month have been just so busy. I've got so many messages to, you know, reply to. So apologies for anyone waiting. I will get there, I promise. Love the colour of your nails, Sam. Thank you. Okay, so then I'm going to stick these two just in here. So you've got those perfect little matte sizes there. This is a Matastic cardstock, this one, because it's got that slight shine to it, but the colour was perfect. Okay. Yeah, Saturday, yeah. Yeah, last Saturday. And then we're going to stick this one, because it's bigger, I'm going to use the Kalau again. So yeah, I always chop between my glues. It's not for everyone. Some people just use the same glue. That's completely fine. Do what you know works best for you. I like to have the two just to mix up. Like so. Hey Karen. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, I'm still receiving cards as well, so it's like a continued celebration. Okay, so now you've got your mechanism next. So you've got this one here. See, it's got this little triangle here in the corner. This is your matte layer for it if you ever just want to have a sentiment stamped on it, but I don't tend to. That's a good idea, leaving the end open. Why didn't I think of that? I've struggled fitting in the pop-up elements. Oh, Nova, hopefully this will just help you a little bit. So I've cut it in white, but I've also cut it in the acetate because I'm thinking the acetate is going to be better, but whether you guys are going to see it, because what I wanted to do is the balloons fit perfectly behind, so I was going to have a balloon pop up and these are going to be stuck like behind here. Now it's a kid's card and there's alcohol. Let's just say they're teenagers, okay? Or don't add the booze. Just purchase the stamp bundle and dies and magnetic desk tidy, but shh, don't tell the hubby. I celebrate for a whole month. Yeah, I think it's going to be like that, Jeanette. Did you do anything special for your birthday? Yes, I did. I had a lovely meal. I had afternoon tea twice, and I had spa and another lively meal with some other friends. So yeah, I've done quite a few nice things. So what you want to do is fold. I'm going to stick with the clear because I think it's going to work better, but if I show you it on the white, you want to fold it both ways. Okay, this piece here, it's alcohol free. There we go. We like that one. Okay, I don't want anybody thinking I'm irresponsible putting booze on a children's card. We'll add the other family members later. Okay, so just with this one, I'm just folding it both ways. Now I need to remember which way, so it's in that one. Let me just check. That's stuck. I'm going to make sure it comes up the right way. So let me just grab this one. Oh yeah, that's it. So it's that one. Is that right? Yeah, and then it goes over to that side. So you want to decide, because I can trim this down, you want the corner of the triangle, so here, to hit the corner, the top of this piece here. Okay. Somehow that is the piece I have the issue with when I make the card. So yeah, make sure this point here is there. We can trim this down in a minute. So because I'm using this, I'm going to add my red tape over this piece here. So just want to cover that triangular piece. And then again there. And again there. So just make sure that's all secure. Like so. Get rid of that. Okay. And just take the backing off. And it's secure. There we go. Hello to everybody as well, some new people joining. Thank you for watching. Sam, you need to come out with your brand of glue. A construction glue. And then, keeping that point lined up, what's going to happen is that's going to stick to that. It will fold and push this piece down. Okay, just check I've got that in the right orientation. Yeah. So, I'm going to sit that one there and just close the whole thing over. Like so. It really was, even if she baked me a cake. Oh, yes, I worked to get that figured out last week when I made it. I found it easier to do it before you put it together. I find either, to be honest, especially when I do the 6x6, because I'll show you, because we've got the other sizes available as well. So people are thinking, oh, I like it, but maybe. So I've got, this is how the 5x7 looks. You've got the speech bubbles there. So there's that version. That's available. And you get that lovely sentiment there. So that one's on your special day. This one is yay, it's your day. And then you've got the 6x6, which personally I think is a favourite of mine. I've made quite a lot with this one, but that's the 6x6 with the mechanism there. And then when you attach things, remember when I done these ones? You can have these awesome style cards. I don't want to give this away. I gave the other one away, but I love this one. So you can see you can have double. And you can do a double on this as well. You attach another mechanism to this side, so it would pop out from the bottom. And what was the other one? Oh, the Halloween one I took back. So I gave this one and then I asked for it back. Look at that. And that's using the sweets, but I turned them into sinister sweets. Amazing who comes up with these ideas. So, and then I think that's, yeah, that's all of them there. I've got a few others. Like I said, I've tried to keep some of them just for my own reference, really, and it's like a diary. So now when I bring that back, fold it, it completely disappears behind that strip. Okay. And then when we pull the side, you'll see it will pop up. Hopefully you can see that still. Okay, so you've still got time to test that it's going to work. And to be honest, if you found that it didn't disappear, you could just trim it. It's It's not, you know, not the end of the world. So now I'm going to add my glue just on this bit here. Just sit that in place. Okay. And all of these things, for anybody new, maybe someone's just buying wiper cards for the first time, if you go onto my Mixed Up Craft and type in wiper cards, you'll see them all on there. Susan, I've just answered that now. Hopefully that's helps you. Just go onto Mixed Up Craft. So don't think, oh no, they might be on Made to Surprise now. I can't remember if no, I think they're on Made to Surprise. I think I transferred them over. Anyway, if you just type in wiper cards, Made to Surprise, you'll find them. So now that's how it will close in the envelope. So it's all going to be hidden. And then it comes up. And also another tip is if, again, you've got things sticking up. So for example, like here, where he's hidden, can you see inside? I've got a little one of those little balls there, but it's hidden by the meerkats. So you'll build up stuff in front as well to keep everything, you know, tidied away. Like here, you've got these flowers that overlap here. So, you know, that all gets hidden, but that flower actually does come up higher, but it's hidden just perfectly behind there. Okay, and that's what we're going to do with this one. We're going to build up some stuff in front of it. So let's grab the balloon first, because that's the main bit that I want to make sure is going to pop up. So we're going to have that. I'm probably going to trim quite a lot of this acetate away, actually. So let's just stick some... What's that, Tammy, making your Valentine's door hangers? They've been really popular. Yeah, people are really enjoying that, which is good. So I'm just adding some glue onto the back of the balloon here. And yeah, perfect for kids. This whole collection, when I brought it out, was a real good one for the younger ones. So now, you see we've got this sticking out here. This is where we can start now adding in the other bits. We've got the kids and stuff like that, because I've stuck it more to the left so it comes right up. I could stick another group of balloons, which I might do actually. As long as they don't go past the acetate on the bottom, then they won't stick out the bottom. So just playing around with the placement, really. So yeah, I think that might look quite nice having the two on there. So let's stick some on here. Again, just add a little bit of glue. And then let's do one there. So now when I close it, see, nothing pokes out the bottom, but it's all going to show on the top there. So let's play around with this part here now. So I think I have that one there. When I open it, just roughly put that. Yeah, we're going to have double balloons, and we'll have these as well, and the cake. So we'll stick them just behind there. And then let's pop those there. Sam, will you ever pick international creators for your design team? I would love to, yes, but I can't see it happening for a long time until we have international distribution, to be honest, because we can't get the product to you quick enough. So, and especially sometimes when there's a quick turnaround, sometimes I, you know, might be told within a week that I've got a show. Well, we can't get that product to you in time. So it all comes down to just how things change in the future, I guess. But yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to have lots of you. So we'll have those two there. Let's get the yay, it should day stuck down. And then just line that up like so. I actually kind of would like to have these ones here, and then when you open it you get some more popping up that way. So let's just get a strip of foam. Hey Gemma. Nail appointment, see you next time. No problem, take care. And then let's pop that one just there. Oh. Yes, yep, she's just received it, Jeanette, so she's happy, excited, and she said she's already started playing with it. So let's have maybe that one there, and maybe the cake, or maybe the cake. Could have the cake there actually. This is why I love all these little elements. I've wanted something with lots of different elements so I can do exactly what I'm doing now and just, you know, just have them wherever you want. Those balloons are from the new release. Yes, yep, they're in the new occasion set. Ah, I think that looks really cute. And then maybe that could go. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one there. We won't put the booze on this one. There we go. And then what I would do, see you've got a little bit of the acetate there. I'm just going to trim it off because you don't see any of this. You can't see behind it, or, you know, so I'm just going to cut right across the corner there. Like so. So now that's completely hidden that. Like so. And then just let that fold in. And then I've got a balloon there. Don't need any more. Sam, step away from the card. I keep all of this for another one. But now, if I just bring this up, you can see, or use some accent glaze because someone else asked. Let's use it on, we'll do it on their eyes, and I'll do it on the bow. Again, if I just bring it down a bit closer. So just make sure this comes out. I don't want it going everywhere. No, it's fine now. I think there was a little blockage, so I'm just going to do a little blob on the eyes. Like so. And it's, like I said, it's cloudy, but it dries clear. And then I'm just going to cover the bow. You could add some sequins onto this. Just do a little bit. Side. There we go. If I just bring that back up again and then just give that a little tap. So now we've got that shine. Like I said, their eyes have gone a bit cloudy, but that will be nice and clear. And then we've got our little pop-up. But that could be a sentiment, could be a photo of a family member. Sam, would you ever consider doing a tutorial on making lots of elements at once? What do you mean, Anne-Marie? I keep being impressed by your coloring. Oh, thank you. That would be a great for twins' birthday card. It would, wouldn't it? Really nice, really fun. And just, again, using it, but on a different card is kind of similar, you know, with the selfies. I love the selfies. I honestly was a bit unsure at first, and I've used them a lot. And you can see just doing it in a different way with the balloons, different colours. And you've got that style card as well. Thank you, Vicky. Watching this video, I realised that this is why we all love making cards. Fun cards, fabulous papers, wonderful ideas, kinetic cards, love, love, love. Oh, thank you, Anne. Okay, so that is number 2. Just need to make sure it doesn't, yeah, it's going to be fine. Right, and then lastly, we're going to do, this one's going to be a bit quicker actually, it shouldn't be too long. The double slider. But we're going to add photos to this one. So going, it's still kind of keeping with that memory, and we're using the travel set for this one. So across the 3 cards, I've used all 3 of those stamp sets. So we're going to focus on the travel one now, because people are starting to fly and move around. Things have eased in the UK now, so we're kind of free again. And I've got lots of people now that are going back on holidays and things like that. So here's to hopefully much happier 2022. Real demo. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. You inspire me so much, Sam. Oh, thank you. Okay, so for this one, this is the double slider. So we've also got the circle slider as well. And the circle slider, the offer or the deals that are on with that one at the moment, you can get, oh, These ones here. Oh no, not that one, sorry. That is on offer as well. The Circle Editions. Really lovely set. And I'll just show you what cards you can make with these. So I actually realised I didn't have one with the square. But this is the circle. And it has the stand. And this is the square is exactly the same. But you can see there, that's the card that you get. You can also turn it into a single or quadruple. So you can have this, you know, the two sides. Really cool style. And I've got the Halloween here. Using the papers, and that's the animals, and these are on offer as well. Like I said, so many offers, so you can really mix and match all of this. But you can also just use the critters on their own. And do you remember this one? Really lovely card. So I've done the belly band there, use the papers, and then inside you've got that effect there. See how cute the critters are. These I'm going to be using a lot now coming into the spring, because I release them just after the spring. So you'll see them used. So again, I'm just saying it now. I don't want to sound like a salesperson, because I'm not. But when it comes to me using them and they're not available, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm telling you now again. They're going to be great for spring cards. So with this one, let's just move. Keep that out of the way because it's drying. So what I've got here is some photos of my parents when they came to visit me in Malaysia, and we literally hopped on a plane and done an international flight to Penang, which is a beautiful city, state. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but we just had such a lovely few days there. I thought it'd be quite nice to do on this card. So these are all the dies that you get. Accent glaze in the bottle, 60ml. Yeah, 60ml. Okay. So what you want to do is cut the main die. So let's just move this out of the way. So we've got the main ones here. Yeah, to be honest, nearly all of the dies that I've brought out, apart from the tower and I'd say the creative cuts, all of the actual kinetic ones are brilliant for memory books because they go in the pages perfectly. So I've just cut there, okay, and I've done two and stuck them together, and then I've cut this one, and this is a photo I printed. So this is the view when we were walking to Monkey Beach. So I'm going to stick this one first of all onto here, and I just printed this onto photo paper. And I just used my basic printer. I've got nothing fancy, although I do need to upgrade it. It's just a basic one. But that's going to sit on there, and we've got a nice little border. So that's that. Now, I want to stamp my sentiment in this space. So that's why I went for this image, because I wanted this area where I'd be able to stamp my sentiment. So this one is going to be, I think it was the one with remember. Yeah, remember the good times, because it was such a funny trip. So I'm going to take that one. Because, like I said, great for memory making, or if you literally just want to make a card and you're remembering a special moment, just send it to that person for the sake of it. So I'm going to stamp remember the good times. What was the mechanism you used earlier, please? Was it the slider or pop-up? It's the wiper. It's the Z-fold wiper, Carol. There we go. So we've got the front now already. Then I've cut myself, so these are all here. We'll just come up a bit there. You've got your main pull tab. So I've cut, we're going to do this as a double, but you can, like I said, just have it as a single. You might just want one coming up from the top, but I've cut two, one for each side. I've then added the stitch detail, which I've got there, and then I've cut the blue using this one here. That's going to go on the top there, so I've kept with the colours within the photos, and then this one I've actually cut the photo. But you want to make sure you get your this in the right orientation, because you want the curved side one for the left, and then I've got this one which is one for the right. This photo here is reminds us of the best butter chicken we've ever had. This is the only photo I have of this amazing dish, and if there's one meal I would fly to the other side of the world for, it's that. It was the end to a very, very funny day, and yeah, just it does really makes me smile. So then we'll do the mechanism in a moment. So let's get these pieces stuck down. So again, just using the Calcott glue here. And just start layering these all up. So we've got that one, and then got this one. So some people are taking advantage, which is great. I can't wait to see what you start making with it all. So I have that one on there. Butter chicken, now I'm feeling hungry. Do you know what? None of them cut it here. I've had, I don't know how many butter chickens, whether it be from a takeaway in a restaurant, and we sit there, we eat it. I might send a picture to my mum and she'll be like, how was it? I'll be like, nope, it's nothing like the one we had. And it was just amazing. Yeah, I can taste it now. And it's making me very hungry. And the roti, the bread with it, oh, everything. And we were sweaty. This is all open on the side of the restaurant here, really humid, but we had what were these, mango lassies, just lovely. You mentioned memory books, and then that changed. You mentioned memory books and that changed my selection. Which mechanism is on offer with the newest stamps? So you've got 3 that are on offer. You've got the 5x7 white Z-fold wiper. You've got the swing mechanism, and then this double one. All the 3 that I've showed in this live, they're the 3 that you get at half price when you buy the bundle. But if you just want to buy the bundle and you like this style, you could buy that on its own, because that's the super slider. So that's another one that I've not even, you know, I've done a video on that. That's going on the channel, so you will see that one. Stick that one there. we are talking dinner. Yeah. Okay, so you see what's going to happen. This one's going to slide out from this side, and that photo is going to slide out from that side there. Just get rid of that little bit of glue. The key with this style card is make sure there is nothing, you know, no adhesive anywhere, because it will affect when you come to pull this in and out. Okay, so then we've got one of these. I've die cut 2, so you need one of these for every panel that you have. Okay, so because it's a double, you'll want to cut 2, and then you'll want 2 of these long ones as well, which is with the long die here. And again, you can see this one, so it cuts these little slots inside for you. And then on the back, there's a bigger die. Again, all of this goes through your standard die machine, but if you've got the extender for this one, then it's just going to help it, 'cause you can just pass it through once. But I've cut that one there as well. Okay, so go back to this first of all. Just make sure you've got no bits on it, which is fine. So you're going to feed this through and then under, and then come all the way through. Just weave it through. So you want to have it so it's like that. You can just see it there and there. So it's under, over, under, over, under. Okay. Oh, that's going to be me after this, Louise. Tonics and a coffee. Okay. Now when you fold this, don't pull it towards you, just let it wrap around. You want it to glide down there nicely. And again, this one here, just wrap it around. Don't pull it really taut. And you'll see they overlap each other just slightly. And that's where you want to add your glue. So I'm just going to add some glue inside it there and stick that down. Ooh, and then some glue in the middle and stick that down. Just give that a minute to dry. I'm having a fried egg and ketchup sandwich. Oh, Roxy, it sounds amazing. Simple pleasures. Thank you, Benita. Yeah, I'll pass this card on to my my mum and dad. In fact, I'll do this as a thank you, because I don't think she'll be watching. She's got Charlie today, so I'll do this as a thank you card as well, I think. So I don't want to pull that just yet, but you'll see it slides down along the tracks like so. Now you can add your panel onto the whole of this piece or onto the two little ones. I prefer sticking them on the two little ones. So I want to push these right down to the edge. Again, all these tutorials are on my channel, so don't worry, like, you know, if you're new to this and you're not catching it all, it's all already up on the channel. These are just little recaps really. So then you're going to stick that. So I've buttered them right up to the left hand side, and then I'm sticking it so it overhangs the right. Boiled egg sarnie. So that's just egg mayo though, no? Or you literally just have a boiled egg. What, with butter? I've got to have egg mayo. Again, make sure it's nice and straight as well. That's a little bit crooked because I can see the piece there that cuts away. That's that one. And then this one here. So again, under, over, under, over. Like so. And then just wrap that one around. Oh, I need to check for the winner because I'm sure Sky's probably already emailed me. So we will announce the two winners. Remember, all you've got to do is comment. We'll choose two winners today. And then if you would like another chance to win, you'll get a share of the, where's my poster saying that? Reveal Wheel Bundle, plus circle cutter and a bottle of accent glaze. And that's the 3 lucky winners. 2 will be chosen today. And then 1 will be on the blog. Sam, why do you prefer gluing to the small bits rather than the longer one? I don't know. No preference really. I've done it for both, but I remember when I done the samples, I done it on the longer one as well. I guess on that one you're adhering more to it. But I've always just felt more comfortable just doing the 2 smaller ones. But there is no right or wrong, so it's up to you. And then just sticking those 2 on there. Again, make sure it's nice and straight. Yeah, it is. I was flicking through photos yesterday of what ones to print off because there was just so many, and I thought, no, this is a really good one. And I think this could be a nice Valentine's card as well. So, you know, I'm always, those of you again that know me, I'm always out of the box. I'm not the traditional, you know, I think there's so many other ways to make things and stuff. So, but now when I pull this one, make sure there's no glue there, but you'll see that slides, and that's what's going to happen inside the card. So I'm going to grab the, where did I put my foam strips? I'm kind of organised, but a little bit unorganised. This is where. Anyone see where I put the foam strips? Ah, here we go. These foam strips are really handy. So you want to pop them along the top there, not too close to this piece because you want it to be able to move freely. If you don't have foam strips, then you can just cut your own foam with the normal foam tape. Just use a piece of wax paper and you can cut it with your scissors. We could use little dots as well. In fact, I've just had, but I need to check the website. I think they're all on there. I just had a delivery from CraftStash before we went live of some great adhesives, so I'll show you those in a moment. So now it's up to you which one you stick first. So we'll go with this one just because I've done it. So I'm just going to take the backing off. Like so. And then you want to make sure, flip this over, make sure everything's the right way up. And now you want to focus on this square being central on this square. Okay. So I'm just going to bend over a little bit so I can see. Again, keep everything nice and straight, like so. Now I'm going to add these foam strips onto the other side. So just one along there, and then along there. Like so. Again, tip backing off. Oh, thank you, Benita. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Yeah, cardboard, that's a good one. Also, you can use your foam pads as well. So if you've got any of you like your kids craft foam, that works great as well. Just put adhesive either side. And then this one's now going to come out from this way, and you just want to focus it so it lines perfectly up with the square that you've already just laid down. Like so. And then you're going to finish it with one more lot of foam. There is dimension on these ones, but I've got box envelopes on my channel, so they're easy for you to still mail and give out. Just the last little bit there. Again, these are from that shop that's in the jungle. If anyone CraftStash watching laughing now, thinking, right, we've got to get foam strips. Sam's using them. These are, yeah, they look like they'd be 2mm. Yeah, they must be. And then you're going to get another square, and you're going to line this up with the larger, the same size one again. And I'd probably double this, so I'll cut another one and stick it over there so it's nice and strong. So we've got that all sandwiched now. Okay, and now when we turn it around, you can pull out your panels. I've got a bit of, that was the one where I rubbed that glue off. There you go. So now I'm going to add my stand. So you want to do a mountain, mountain, valley, mountain. So you have this shape. We're going to pop our glue all along the end here. And then bring that around. And this stand will work on other cards as well. So whatever card you want to add a stand to, you can. Okay. What's that famous online shopping store which is like the jungle? I'm not going to say it because I work for CraftStash. I've got those jungle foam strips. Oh yeah, we get foam strips, guys. I'm on it. So now we've got our stand, and then I'm going to use the Calcott glue now to get this one stuck down, just so it's nice and strong on that back piece. Yeah, so double it up if you want, or obviously you're sticking this on. Depends, if you're putting that into a scrapbook layout now, you could stick that on as one of your pages. So, you know, it's ready to go. But obviously I'm a card maker, so I want this one. So I'm just going to sit this and then just rest that back. So we can see now already that's going to stand. And then pop that down there. Just let that stick for a minute. Don't worry, Melissa. Hey Brian, it's 8 AM here. I'm only now getting started. I'm multitasking, watching Neighbours on the CraftStash. Watching Neighbours on the CraftStash. Oh, website, I've got you. So now you've got a lovely, I think it's a showstopper, but it's just a different way of using it. You know, if I bring back in what one we got here, let's show you this one. You know, how that's decorated with what we launched it with. We launched it with the lovely critters here. These are on offer, you know, on the website if you do want to go that way. And then this is the add-on edition set, and you get the lovely sentiment and everything here. And that is this one. Okay, again, got the stand on the back. Make it a double or a single. I've got them on the Chamison because I just saw Nova's comment. Oh, I've got them on the channel. There's just heaps of ways. Honestly, I swear there's just endless things you can do with these dies, and just have fun mixing and matching, and share them as well. Share them on the group. The amount of people that have been sharing things, and I've seen the comments. People are like, "Wow, I never thought to do that. That's such a clever way to use it." It's really nice to see how, you know, different people use it all. So, oh, one more thing, I've got to fix me little bits and pieces here. So I thought it'd be nice to build it up on the front, because it was it was that kind of jet set. You know, they flew all the way over to Malaysia, and then we got these internal flights. So we'll pop the luggage Again, great for those memory keeping. So we'll have the luggage there. And then I thought the boat would have been quite nice there, but you don't want to add too much dimension on these pieces because it needs to slide in and out. So if I was to stick that, I'd stick it right down, because we did get the boat from, we walked to the island through the jungle, but then we got a boat all the way back because it was really muddy and we were sliding everywhere. And yeah, if you look really closely at my parents, they're actually filthy there. So my mum slipped over and all sorts. She was worried about her manicure. So lots and lots of memories when I look at these pictures. And then we rewarded ourselves with the butter chicken. Sam, I think you should do your own charisma for those of us who can't colour in. No, oh, it has been something I've thought of, but yeah, I guess if it's something that people would like, then I can definitely look into it. So let's do the plain. Ooh. Gorgeous cards. I never think to add photos to cards. Yeah, I think that's why this one has been very well received. I think now I know if you do anything to do with photos and cards, it's very popular. So, oh, hey Debbie. So we've got our passport. Again, I'll put a little bit of accent glaze on that. And then we've got the camera. Let's pop the camera there because we did take lots of photos. Boats, manicures, butter chicken, yeah. There we go. We'll stick with that one. We didn't do the high-speed train. Oh, actually, no, where did they do? No. We'll just stick with those ones, and those cases are a bit more vintage, so we'll just go with that. But there you go. A really lovely, I think, an alternative way to give a card. You know, just remembering a memory. Maybe you're sending thank you cards after you've had a celebration. You know, I could send out thank you cards from my birthday celebrations, for example, to people. So it's a great way using your photos. Now I've already put the accent glaze on there. See, that's dry. So that's the finish it gives. But we'll add it onto the passport here. It goes quite nice on like that globe kind of image. Like so. And like I said, just give it some time to dry. A little bit on the glass, the windows there on the plane. I think that's it. Again, just give it a little tap. If it is a bit thicker, just give it a tap from the back and that'll just smooth it out. But now you can see that fun card, and then they just slide back in, she says. Oh, what's up in there? Oh, there we go. Oh no, I think I've put them both in. Oh, I know why I've done it. I've put it upside down. Okay, watch my YouTube tutorials, it's correct. We'll just pretend that closes nicely. I'll sort that out afterwards. I'm going to try your glaze, my other always, I think that's clogs up, is it? So yeah, so that's everything today. I'll just bring back in, so we've got the new baby card, and there's another alternative that I've already done a video on. And then we've got this one, which is just finished, kind of still drying a little bit, but not too much. That's the Z fold. And then we've also got that one, which I've done a video for, and you'll be able to catch that on the channel soon. So these are just some fun card ideas using the stamps and dies from the new collection, but with, you know, older things here. Yeah, trying to do it all, Sandra, and do the lives and stuff and remember it all. I was bound to get something wrong, but the tutorials are up, they are correct, and they'll be fine, so just follow those. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, I'm just going to open the laptop just to see today's winners, and hopefully I've covered everything. Yeah, I think I've gone through all of it. And just again, a massive thank you to, you know, for all the support, all of you that purchase, watch the lives, everything. It means the absolute world to me, and I hope I can continue to inspire you. Right, let me just switch, see what we've got here. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, everybody. What a lovely live and lots of demo ideas. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Lynn. It's always nice, you know, don't get me wrong, I love going on TV and stuff, but it's always so rushed. Whereas at least with these, you know, we don't have to rush so much. We can get everything done, answer questions. If you've got any questions that I've missed, drop me a private message, because I'll be able to go through those. Like I said, next week now everything's kind of done. I'm kind of back to normal again now. So, okay, so I've got the 2 winners from today's live. So drum roll. So the first winning a reveal wheel bundle, circle cutter and bottle of accent glaze is Nova Blackburn. Congratulations to Nova. And our second is Claire Bone. Yay! Congratulations to you both. You will win a share of the 150 prize draw. So like I said, you'll get the reveal wheel bundle, that's a mouthful, with a circle cutter and a bottle of accent glaze. So I hope you enjoy that. And just to show you cards that you can make without the reveal wheel is this one, which was so popular on my channel. So this is using the Out in Space, and this is the Tunnel Box card. One of my favourites that I've made for a long time. I think it's gorgeous. And you can make this without the mechanism. This is all using just the stamps and dies. And I show you how to get that blended background. So you can ink that all up, and then, you know, other nice things. You've got the embossing folder with the plants there, and you can make lovely shaker cards. This is using the whatever the weather overlay die set. So, you know, try not to be too disheartened if you do miss out on things, because I have so much more that you can do with these. It's not just always about the mechanisms. You can still make wonderful cards without, but also you can mix and match, you know, with past collections. So congratulations, Nova there. Wow, I can't believe that. Thank you so much. And I've ordered as well. We'll speak to CraftStash, because if you've ordered, I'm sure they'll be able to cancel that order, because you don't want to get doubles. We want to make sure you've got, you know, lots of nice new stuff. Please, what do you colour your stamps? These are with the Black Widow, this particular set of stamps that I've coloured. I've used the Black Widow ones. And congratulations to Claire as well. Is Claire in the chat as well? I think so. Where do you get the little stars from? Oh gosh, Sharon, I think, you know, when you go into the card shops, not that we want anybody to go in a card shop and buy a card, but you know they have the cards, you know they have the little like shaker packs for like birthday celebrations. You can get like the little sprinkles that go on the table and stuff. It's something like that, I'm sure of it. So just have a little look around. Yeah, confetti things like Dawn said there. You can get all different star packs. If you just go on to the internet and just type in star confetti, I'm sure you'll get all different ones. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go and have my tonics and a coffee. I'm going to tidy up. I'm going to, yeah, just hopefully, you know, you've enjoyed this, and just a huge thank you. You know, I feel incredibly blessed and very humbled to be able to do all this and just genuinely share things that I have a massive passion for, and stuff that I hope you do too. Who won as I went to the loo? Claire and Nova have won, Jenny. But for anybody that missed out, head over to the blog, because you can enter there as well. But I'm going to go, everybody. Take care. I'll be back on my own channel next week, and that'll be on Wednesday. So if you want to join me over there for some fun crafting, I will be there at 2 o'clock. Table scatters. There we go. I'll leave it on that note. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye.